are back. Moving from a benchy filament to resin. So today we're here to rip into a brand new set of Formlabs goodies. Don't know a lot about it. We're gonna hop into it. I have a new production project that needs its fine manufacturing capabilities. So procured this stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff back here. Not gonna do a fancy unboxing, more or less just rip into it, see what we got, see how to get it set up, and we're gonna start working on our production part. So what is up, Xavier, AKA Javi Two Trees. So I got some coffee, I got a Red Bull. So that should get us going. I don't even know what all is back here, but we're about to find out. I got a machete, also known as a box cutter. And I think I made enough area here to at least kind of rip into something. So let's see what we got. We're just gonna do this like Christmas presents. So, ta-da! What is it? It's got Formlabs on it. Let's just open it, see what we got. Where's the, how do we open it? So as you can see, there's more than one box here, so might be in for a few surprises. We'll see. See what we got. So, what is this? Ooh, this is our platform. One of our build platforms. Yeah. Okay, we got that. That's something we probably need. We'll throw that over there where it goes. What do we want next? Let's open this guy. Holy cow, we already got our workspace dirty. If you notice, I got the workspace cleaned up a bit too. If you watched our last stream, our last 10 streams, that is. This is our coffee and Red Bull. Yes, sir. This is a wash electric solvent pump. So, and how I know that is because that's what it says. So, looks like this. Fancy, handy dandy. We'll put that right there. And you know where this goes, right? We know where this goes. That goes that way. All right, what's next? All right, let's just do the big guy, right? It's like Christmas. You try to play it cool, but ultimately at the end of the day, you want to see what's the big guy's got. You always want the biggest one under the tree, right? Holy moly. Let's see. Yeah. And we will see what we can do about opening this guy up. Let's see. There you go. How do you like that? Nothing but cardboard. Holy cow. Don't even know if I'm gonna clear my, I don't even think I'm gonna clear my microphone here, so I'm gonna go to the floor. And just so you get a little sneak peek, we could potentially just go kind of over here. So that's what we got. A whole lot of foam. How exciting. A whole lot of foam. You weren't ready for that view, were you? That's a new one, a little curveball. Okay, and this we got top down. What is it? Start here. Advanced 3D printing techniques. Wax inlay, electroplating. Ooh. Wax inlay. And electroplating. What? The mic. The mic. Oh, yeah. Should be okay, right? You should. Yeah. I think you can hear me. I don't know if that's what you're trying to say in the chat. You can't hear me, but the mic seems to be working. Another box. Guess what's in this box? Uh-oh. Another box. What do you think's in this box? Whole lot of nothing. So that goes that way. All right. What do you think we're going to do with that? We're going to throw that way. Hopefully we don't clip anything important. Now, this is kind of a cool reveal. FPV, right? Okay, we'll go. You want to go FPV? We'll go rover again. We're going rover. Oh my God. Look at that. Ooh. Looking pretty good. All right. Yeah, we're getting fancy up in here. Okay, let's see if I can manage to figure out. Oh my gosh, check this out. Comes with handles. Look at that. It's got handles to lift it up. And a nice little cloth-like, zoom way out for this. Whoa! They've got little handles. Little skirt. So that's kind of cool, huh? Kind of cool. Ah, got it. Okay. So let me, I don't know how to correct that actually. But yeah, let me try it actually, hold on. Thank you. It's fixed now. That source only kicks on when the phone's on, so it wasn't visible. All right, so our echo audio will now be gone. Look at that, we just pull the dress down. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Little skirt. All right. What do you think? I guess we'll take this out from underneath. Oh my gosh, there goes the video. One little earthquake and all the video goes away. I'm gonna go ahead and move this off to the side. I don't want to start obstructing the view with my piles of stuff. It kind of defeats the purpose, right? That's cool. A nice little Formlabs bag now. Check it out. Yeah. Get your groceries in there, or Red Bulls, you know. All right. We're done with this box, the big box. I don't see anything else in there. I'm not going to throw this one. I would if I could. Unfortunately, it's a little too big to really do anything with here. So I'm going to navigate it over towards the trash can. There we go. Ooh, I just realized one of my prints is done. Got it. Got it. Now you're just waiting, huh? Is it pure torture? Just seeing the, being so close but so far away. You're so close but so far away. Is it pure torture? Finally, someone who thinks about the user. Got a little 3D print. Something I'm working on. But we're not doing that right now, are we? Ready? Ready? Ah, okay. The dark bag is to cover the printer so the light or UV rays don't get in. Got it, okay. So this is this one is a permanent one, right? Because the bottom isn't clear, but just the top is clear. So the bottom, oh, that was a terrible throw. It like stuck to me. Okay, I got it. And on that note, I think I need to spin it around. When you grunt, does that like help you lift heavier stuff? What do you think? There you go. So that's what you're saying. So that's a permanent cover. Ta-da! Well, that's it, I guess, for the stream. We'll just end it right there, right? Is that enough? I think we unboxed everything. Oh, maybe we still need to pull this up. Just kidding. Whoa. That is pretty nice. I should have put it on a little, I got a rotating table. Could have done a little like, that would have been cool, huh? I don't know if that exceeds the weight limit, but it could be cool. Should we do it? Let's see if we can do it real quick. Just for, you know, for fun. Then we can see all the things. Let's see. See if I can find the stuff. If not, we'll skip it, but I think I can find all the stuff. Check it out. Put it on there. Right there. That goes there. See what we can figure out here. We said no cinematic stuff, but you know, we'll just got to do this real quick for fun. I think if I can find a plug-in. Okay, and hopefully this doesn't exceed the weight limit of this thing. There's one way to find out. Oh, look at that. Now you have to wait for it to rotate slowly, just so I can torture you. Enjoy my coffee while this spins around. Now you can see all the things all at once. Exactly. Perfect use of the rotating disc. Is it not? Perfect. Yeah. Yes. Check it out, man. How cool is that? Right? Okay. And we'll find a nice cool angle to stop it at. There we go. And then, let's see. I'm not quite sure. I think this flips up, which I need to be a little careful of because of my top-down camera. Oh, I see. Gotta remove the bright blue tape. That is so clearly obvious. Coming up. Oh my gosh. Let me move some stuff. How about the whole world? Oh my gosh. Try not to let that slam. Let's see, let's move this way up out of the way. I don't know if that's gonna stay, but we'll see. All right, now, one good turn deserves another, right? There you go. One good turn deserves another. Well, I could have more coffee. So, if you don't know, or you haven't noticed, or haven't read, it's a Formlabs Form 4. So, pretty excited about this. Should be able to do lots of cool stuff. Yeah. Looks really nice. We could probably put the old build plate in here as it spins, right? Not in there all the way, of course. Oh, look at that. Did it on the move. Did it on the move. Full rotation. So now it has our build plate, or build table, whatever we want to call the thing in there. Ta-da. Okay. Now close it before somebody's kid, you know, comes by and sneezes on it. What do we can do the top down. It's not really too much to look at, but I'll leave that for you to decide. So you got a little fuse. This must be where we put our resin pump or something in there. And these are for fuses right here in the corner. The rest of it's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. Wouldn't you say? I'm even more excited. I love it. All right, so that's as much parading as I can do with that. Let's see what else we got, because, you know. Oh my gosh. Why does it feel like it's so heavy? Okay. As you notice, we still have more boxes. And yes, that is a green skeleton in the background. Don't ask questions. Okay. We will put that back there. I like this table, man. That's worked out pretty good. Pretty proud of myself for thinking of it. And I'm pretty proud of myself that everything was with it to just like plug it in and fire it up. That never happens. All right, so I guess we'll just move on to the next one that's in our way, which is this. I'm actually gonna throw this guy on the floor because, you know, now I got the fancy table in the way. See what else we got for Christmas here. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Quick start stuff. Kind of crazy, right? I guess we'll go rover. We'll go rover for a second. And then, I mean, that's our chaos, our version of the chaos cloud unboxing. So that's all you get. That's all you get for the packing. I'm not going to bore you to death with that. All right, let's see. Let's try this one. There we go. Now you get a... We don't need no user guide. We'll just wonder why it doesn't work later. Oh my gosh. Man down. There we go. Video's back. I got a loose connection with my hub, if you haven't noticed. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Fire it up. It gives me time to open my Red Bull. Gives me wings. What is it? I don't even know what it is. Does anybody look at what it is? Let me see. Nothing else left in the box. Let me get, oh, this is the Form Cure version 2. So another little upgrade we felt like we had to have. I said we didn't need it, but Javier, who I work with, started crying and just said, hey, we have to have it. So I was like, all right, hate when the guy cries, but you know, kind of got a soft spot. Formlabs doesn't know the word open source, of course. Yeah, probably not. I will tell you though, this thing is bad to the bone on the inside. Bad to the bone. When it comes back around, we'll figure out what's going on here. So this is the cure. So this is going to be the UV light to help cure our resin parts. All right. It's pretty simple. Get a USB-C port on the back, power supply, and a switch. I think we can work with that. See what else the quick start instructions say. Put them on the turntable, plug it in, turn the switch on, turn the knob. Ha. Trust me, I can manage that. Here you go. It's going around, it's coming around the mountain. And let's see. What do we got? There you go. I don't know if that'll look cool or not. Guess one way to find out. Whoa. Make sure we don't clip anything on the way by here. Because, you know, that could happen. All right, let's see. Let's try this one again. Okay, so let's break this out, this other box. What do you know, man? Just like a microwave. What do we call it, or do we call it? We got a turntable on a turntable now. That's how fancy we're getting. Turntable on a turntable. This is nice. This seems to be, I think, glass. Maybe, I believe it's glass. Try not to fingerprint it up. We'll put it in here on the way by. We gotta wait for it to come around the mountain here. Oh, there we go. Found a sweet spot. Let it go around one more time while I prep some other stuff here. I'm gonna get rid of that box. This goes over there. That's where it belongs. And a big bag. Throw it that way. That's where it goes. What do we got? Okay. Is that enough of that? I think that's enough of that. You got to see the turntable in there. Okay, we'll turn this off. Oh my gosh, what happened to the view? There we go. My hair choice, huh? My hair choice. You know, I was thinking it would help with extra lighting, really, you know, just help get it all in there. Or do you mean for there? Yeah, that'd be my hair choice. Absolutely. Helps with the lighting. Okay, next up, rip it on the back table here. See what we got. My hair choice. Yes, I worked really hard on my hair. Got to keep it going. It's extra lighting and get that glare off there, you know. That's how we do it. Yes, exactly. Reflects lighting better. Okay, got another box, resin tank. So we'll check this out here. Let me stop this. That's probably enough of that guy, right? Holy cow. All right. We'll throw this alongside the printer in the background. See what else we got here. We grab another machete. Machete. Okay. Quick unboxing. So we don't want to spend too much time on that. It's boring. So same thing. A lot of foam, a lot of cardboard. That goes that way. Cool. I think that's all of that. Cool. So this is our vat or our resin tray. Got anything else left in there? I think it's just rattly cardboard. Throw that way. Okay. So I'd say this is more of an accessory box for the printer. A couple of power cables. We'll label those with our label maker. And trying not to create an avalanche over there. Why is there a skeleton? My son thinks every day is Halloween. He's always loved skeletons. So we have like a skeleton collection, basically, of just like those plastic skeletons. We have different sizes, colors. They all have names. Yeah, they're all over our house, our front porch year round. And one of them blew over the other day, which isn't the first time. The arm broke off, so we're gonna 3D print and design some new arm for it, or a new ball and socket joint or something or other, but cool. So this is our mixer for our vats. So it's like a little float action, and that'll sit in here. There we go, get our disc squared away. And what else? That's about it. All we're talking about anyway. See what else we got back here. Let's do something. Let's do this box now. Oh. Set that off to the side. Pop this guy open. So this is all the Form 4 Formlab kit, if you haven't figured that out by now. Just trying to rip into it and see what else we got going on. Okay, quick startup guide. Go over here real quick. Okay, enough of that. So this, of course, last but not least, is the wash. Ta-da! So that's it for that box. This is our wash. I'll start pulling it apart here as it goes around. I already had a wash, right, for the other resin printer, so I was a little bit hesitant to spend the extra money on, you know, these cure and wash additions, but I don't know. I felt like branding wise, the guys at Formlabs have a stellar reputation. This is my first Formlabs setup, but I wanted to stay in the same ecosystem, play in the same sandbox, and, you know, set ourselves up for success to have kind of all the things out of the gate that would work well together. So although we're just dealing with isopropyl alcohol and, you know, rinse off the exterior of our part and then cure it with UV, which is pretty straightforward. There's multiple ways to do it. These aren't maybe a requirement. I think they're going to be a nice addition to our setup. So let me see what I can do. Here we go. This one might be cool for top down. There you go. So got a little, looks like a metal basket. There's a couple of twist ties that need to come out. And we have a handle here that's posted up against this back wall that looks like it clips in, so you can, you know, there's a dip net, you can pull it out. But yep, this is a form wash. Kind of same thing on the back. We have a USB cable and you know, power supply input. So pretty straightforward. Very similar to every other wash I've seen. This one has, let me show you if I can, maybe a so yeah, pretty cool. I'm going to take these twist ties off when I can. I do have a, wait for it to come back around here, have a surplus of isopropyl alcohol, so shouldn't be a big deal. Quick start instructions say, what? Yeah, it's impeller, is the fan at the bottom, an impeller. Power supply, hydrometer, yeah, pretty straightforward. Lower the elevator and fill it with solvent to the level of the machine. So, yeah, pretty simple instructions, which we like. I'm going to shut this off so I can take these twist ties out. It's like getting toys, you know, from the store. They make them so thieves can't get them, but once you purchase them, you can't get them out either. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. This is much nicer, as far as I know. Guess time will tell. Let's see. Trying to just get these out of here. These twist ties is kind of interesting here. They're fished through the back frame. Yeah, it's pretty, looks pretty nice so far. Come on, so close. There we go. Those twist ties are really made it impossible. Okay, so here's our little basket. So it's got a little clip. And what am I doing wrong? Or am I doing anything wrong? Maybe it's not really designed to come all the way. Yeah, I think it just made it come up and then lower it back down. So you can reach in there just to get close. But that's pretty much what I know. So that's kind of our setup here on the Formlabs. I think we got everything in the background here now kind of lined up. So we got the printer, got the cure, we got the wash. So that's all I know. I'm gonna get to work now that I have them out. Size-wise, I'm actually pretty excited because they're not gonna take up more shelf space than I planned on, so that should be pretty good. Limited shelf space, so get these set up next to the other resin printers, try to get them all plugged in. I'm gonna take my handy dandy label maker, label all of the cables, which again, there's not much, got a couple power cables and USB cables and things. So hopefully built-in Wi-Fi, I can get it on my network here in the studio and yeah, get it live, get it calibrating or whatever we need to do. We also bought, actually, wait, hold on. We got one more box back here. I was gonna say, might be some. I ordered resin after the fact, so hopefully, oh, video down, there we go. Video down, video down. Must have been my shiny head again. My choice of hair. What inspired my choice of hair? You know, what inspires my choice of hair is not having to burn it off. So that will work out good. All right, less explosions. Holy cow, this thing is being sensitive. Come on, there it goes, come back. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. All right, so this is our, kind of the rest of our rest of our wash kit, I believe. Like tools, scrapers, all that fun stuff. So, yep. Got some, so I'll just put it on here and show you. So you got like some nippers, metal scraper, plastic razor blades, which I actually really like these. I just started using those for my actually 3D printers, my filament printers. I like those a lot. Saves my fingers. And then what else we got in here? Move it or lose it. All right. Oh, here's another kind of, took another little dip. So this is if we want to, dunk it. This would be isopropyl alcohol. We can kind of dunk everything in there. And, oh, rubber, looks like some gloves. That's good. A little personal protective equipment. So cool. That I think is all the things for the Formlab 4 they offer. So we got all the things, and I think we're ready to rock and roll. So thanks for checking it out. That's a quick and dirty unboxing, all the goodies that are inside. We're gonna get fired up. We'll do another stream and probably a more formal video on, our first kind of print and that sort of thing. So then, kind of final thoughts if we have any feedback on it as far as, getting it up and running, calibrating, any things we think they can improve on, any things, I do wrong, rushing into it. Yeah, we're gonna get into a production part right away. So really excited to see how this compares to everything else.